A single thread is running through my hand, like water slipping through the desert sand. The pattern is a map I cannot read, but I follow where the twisted fibers lead. The coffee in the mug's turned to ice. I have to check the tension once or twice. One stitch is dropped and hidden in the fray. I'll leave it for the ghost of yesterday. The roses stacking up like frozen time. A slow and heavy ladder I must climb. The honest heavy dragging on the knee, until the single spirit is set free. I tie the final knot against the rain and cut the cord to sever all the pain. The garment is a weight upon the chest. The weary hands can finally take a rest. The sweater grows until it has a shape, a soft and heavy way, a swift escape. I counted every loop and every turn, while watching how the winter candles burn. It smells of sheep and rainy autumn air, of all the heavy thoughts I shouldn't share. The texture is as rough as jagged snow, a wall of wool I built to be alone. My fingers ache and stiffen at the joint, but I have reached the disappearing point. The sleeve is long enough to hide the scar and reach across the distance to your star. The pile of scraps is scattered on the love, like pieces of a ghost I used to hurt. The needles stop their rhythmic metal song. The silence is where everything belongs. The loose ends hang like weeping willow vines. I pull them through the narrow, crooked lines. The needle pierces deep to hide the tale, before the fading light begins to fail. The road is stacking up like frozen time, a slow and heavy ladder I must climb. The artist heavy dragging on the knee, until the tangled spirit is set free. I tie the final knot against the grain and cut the cord to sever all the hay. The garment is a weight upon the chest. The weary hands can finally take a rest.